So this is the second episode of What the Doctor Says. I will connect this one to the first episode. Basically, I asked a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a doctor their opinions on self-injury. So I have a list of questions. I play both sides. I ask the questions, and then I play the doctor, and that I wear a hat, which means I'm a doctor. So the first question is, can a minor go to see a doctor for help and have it be kept confidential, or do you have to tell the parents? I actually don't know the answer to that, which is pretty lame because so far no one's been able to answer that question. What do you think is the most common opinion on self-injury among your colleagues? Do you think it's considered something that's looked down on, or a serious condition that really does need to be treated? Definitely a serious condition. Do you think that most medical professionals view self-injury as attention-seeking or as a coping mechanism? I would say that it's primarily a coping mechanism. I asked these questions like way months ago, and I don't know what this note on my paper means. It says questions surrounding coping mechanisms primarily. I don't know what it means, but you guys can use your imagination and, primarily something. Questions surrounding. Can you usually tell the difference between someone that is seeking attention and somebody that really is using pain to deal with their situation? And if you can tell, how can you tell? That's really dependent on the person. Unless the patient discloses the information, it's really not possible to be completely certain. So self-disclosure is very important. In your experience, how often do you come across a patient who purposefully injures themselves? Fairly regularly. What do you think needs to happen for the people in the medical field to better treat and understand self-injury? I would say continued education. What do you believe is the best way for someone to find help? Getting connected is definitely very important. The hospital, a psychiatrist, a good point of entry to those connections would be a family doctor who can refer. So that was episode 2 of What a Doctor Says. I asked those questions several months ago to a psychiatrist, but I hadn't posted them for quite a while because I found that the answers were kind of short. But I figured I'll post them anyways, even if they're short and sweet. So, if you guys have any questions that you would like me to ask another professional when I meet them again, then put them in the comments or PM me, and I will consider putting it on my list for the next episode of What the Doctor Says. So, I just got done filming and editing my episode of What the Doctor Says, and then the program shut down. And since I didn't save anything, everything got erased. Everything is gone, and I had to start all over.